And this is the closest I got to my dream of seeing heaps of kangaroos hopping around in the wide open landscape of Australia. Here we are in the Orange Botanic Gardens, and what a sight it was, magical. The golden wattle tree here, by the way, is the national floral emblem of Australia. It was almost the Waratah, New South Wales Waratah, but it didn't quite make the cut because the Waratah is only found in, well, you guessed it, NSW. I love the different variety of birds you get to see here in Australia. They are much shyer than I remember though, so it wasn't easy for me to get decent photographs, but extremely likable to see them flying around for sure. Here I am with the Federation Arch to mark Australia's centenary of Federation, January 1st, 2001. Wow, time flies, 100 years is a long time. It does feel like a portal door, like from Narnia. Well, the climate in Orange is much colder than, say, Sydney because it has one of the highest elevations in Australia. It kind of reminds me of Queenstown, New Zealand, and look at all that snow. Very Queenstown, minus the ski fields, but heaps of vineyards here. And funny enough, the place is called Orange. It's not named after the fruit, but named after the Prince William of Orange, and is actually known for its apples than oranges. It's too cold here to grow oranges. And this day marks a very special day because it is my dearest friend Kaikoli's birthday. How special it is to be able to celebrate it with her in Orange. Well, here they are de-icing the plane at 6:30 a.m. Yes, it's quite cold in Christchurch when we were taking off to Sydney, and truly just enduring that 3 hours plus flight and then hopping on the train and then hopping on the truck and eating in Hungry Jack's and then finally reaching Orange. I was so tired. The running tracks in Central Station, sure it's cute. Should have gone for a run in the station. But I had a lot of luggage, that's why I didn't do it. Otherwise I would have. Just needed to stop here for some coffee before hopping onto my train to Lithgow. Yes, that's as far as I went on the train because the train stops there and then you hop onto a bus from Lithgow to get to Orange, unless you have good friends who pick you up, obviously. And after drinking all that coffee, I really needed to go piss real bad, and turns out that the toilets in the train are right at the other end, and I was really hesitant to leave my stuff behind. In the end, I just spoke to a young random couple on the train and asked them to look after my stuff.
forget when...
Being quite train deprived where I am now, I really enjoyed my train ride. I was so excited. I stood up many times to look at the view from both sides and try and sniff the air outside the train carriages each time it stops. And the lady in this image, I actually just researched her, Frannie Hopkirk, and she just passed away 2 days after we saw this image. Rest in peace, Frannie. This one is a bit sad and cute at the same time, and does make me feel hypocritical because I'm no vegan. And the disenchanted barmaid from Edouard Manet, Un bain en folie bergère. Funny that I recall it all those years from the physics textbook. This was so fun to check out. We spent a bit of time here because it's just so nice to take in all the colors and bounciness and vibration going on. It's very nice, and it does evoke that cheerfulness in you when you look at it. Feels like party time. It's pretty seriously cold up here at Mount Canobolas or Ganha-Bula. And in fact, the Ganha-Bula means like two shoulders or two peaks, and these peaks are up on the clouds, so there are no ice sheets. The droplets just become ice immediately upon touching a solid object, and so you can see it in some of my images. And it's here that I remembered that I forgot my gloves. Would have been helpful. On the other hand, it does have a very surreal feeling to it. It was very nice, beautiful to look at. One of the favorite terms I learned during this trip is drunk and drooling. I love it. Drunk and drooling. It does happen. And check out my stop motion animation here. Thanks to Richie taking a gazillion photos. Great work, thanks. The good Lord giving us his approval while we are having our times. Ginger, and his brother Zinger. They are still kittens. I do wonder the next time I'm back if they will let me capture them like that for a photo op. Hitting for the musical was a great way to just see all of Orange folks coming up. The entire theatre was full house. It was very nice to see. And this is the Vineyards helipad. You can go for vineyard tour with like lunch, set lunch or degustation menu. So just so you know, there are these kind of options available in Orange. The plaque on the bench definitely said, well, it's exceptional to be able to carve out the time to hang out together and share so many stories. It really made this trip very special. I do have a confession to follow up on. When we were in BAFTAs, I kept saying that there is a BAFTAs in South Island, New Zealand too. That's not quite true. I was thinking of St. Bathans and not BAFTAs. There's no BAFTAs, there's only St. Bathans, and with the Ghost Hotel, Falcon Hotel, and then with the Ghost Rosie. Yep, so just to clarify. New Zealand and Australia do share a lot of similar names, like there's a Wellington here in New South Wales, for example. And speaking of which, in Malaysia, we have a place that used to be called Telok Anson, which was named during British colonial rule after Major General Archibald Anson. But the Sultan of Perak after that renamed it back to Teluk Intan in 1982. I finally remembered to go out with my ID. You do need a form of ID to get into the Orange RSA, and the reception was quite amused that my New Zealand driver's license did not have the address stated there. Why on earth did we take a photo in the ladies in the toilet? That's because although I photographed the wrong part, this toilet comes with a fancy bar. It's quite a fancy RSA, alright? If I'm in Orange, I'll probably be at this RSA quite often, I suspect. Borenore Caves. Glad that we made it here. We skipped something else and I don't remember what that is anymore. But this was an easy one. I do wish that I bought a very strong flashlight because the iPhone flashlight really doesn't do much in the cave, as I will soon discover. I had written for my writing course a 15,000 words long fiction about some diving adventure that went wrong, and one of the main character is gone missing diving in the cave, and probably should get back to it. Poor abandoned piece of work. I was actually gonna call this video Orange/Assam because my friends are from there, and I felt during this trip I've learned so much about Assam. And just for an idea, Assam is a state in India that is about the size of Ireland or the UAE, and in a Malaysian context is slightly bigger than the state of Sabah. But in terms of population, Assam wins hands down. Just look at us braving through this treacherous slope. Continuing on with my size obsession, well then, Australia is humongous. Just check it out yourself. It's a huge country and one can drive for miles and the scenery may never change. It's pretty quiet in the Orange Regional Museum when we were there. Not in the souvenir shop, there were quite a few people, but in the exhibit on the mental hospital, the one we're looking at now, and then the next one on the video games, we were the only two person there during our time there. So if you fancy some peace and quiet, I can recommend this place. It does reminds me of being in galleries and museum in Canberra, kind of like this kind of vibes, but much bigger size over in Canberra. Just to share about the photo of the musician on the wall, that is Zubeen Garg, Assam's ultimate heartthrob that will be loved and remembered forever. The kitchen is such a fun place, really nice making food together and getting to enjoy a hearty meal after. Great times. Thank you so much for friends who fed me and showed me around, and for cats who tolerated me. I can't wait to be back.